Today we're going to talk about Exmark belts, what makes them different, and how the right belt for your mower delivers the power you need for the Exmark signature quality of cut. Hey Jonathan.
Hey Ryan, how are you?
I'm doing well. So everyone wants to run through a cutting season without preventable issues, if at all possible. Today we're going to talk about how an Exmark belt is important to that.
One of the things about our belts is they are specifically designed to fit the application in which they're going to be used, which is something that an aftermarket belt might not necessarily take into account because they want one belt to fit, let's say, 50 products, whereas we know, hey, this specific belt is meant to be used on that specific product to get the maximum performance out of it. If you have a Ferrari, you're not going to go to a junkyard to find a rear view mirror. You're going to go to Ferrari and you're going to get a rear view mirror from Ferrari.
So how do we know when a belt needs to be replaced?
So first and foremost, the belt will break. That's your best indicator that it needs to be replaced.
That's easy.
Beyond that, if you store your machine outside during the winter, you're going to want to check it, make sure there's no bad weathering that's occurred. And then also, just monitoring it for cracks. If you see those cracks start to propagate, you can run it until the belt fails, but you might sacrifice your cut quality. So as soon as you start to see some of that happening, it's a good idea to get into your dealer and get a new belt.
Okay, great. So this is an Exmark deck drive belt. Let's talk specifically about what makes this belt unique.
So our deck drive belts actually have some special requirements that our other belts don't, like for example for a hydro system. So with our deck belts, when we engage the PTO to get that belt to start moving, we need that belt to clutch or kind of stretch a little bit to absorb that initial shock load. And having a 2-ply wrap on this belt gives us that clutching ability that we need when we engage the PTO.
Okay, so it's especially designed, it's got double wraps. How about this cord inside there? Can you tell me about that?
So that's an aramid cord, and what's really unique and kind of interesting about that is the positioning of the cords and the number of cords in there correlates to the application that it's being used in. So you see on this one, they're all pretty much in a straight line. That might not be the best case for another type of mower where we might want to stagger those.
Yeah, so it's specifically designed to keep that original quality.
Exactly.
That's the way we want it to cut. And so if I need to get a new one of these belts, where do I get it from?
Any one of our Exmark dealers.
Okay. And if you don't know who your Exmark dealer is or you don't know where they're at, you can go to exmark.com and see over 1,500 servicing dealers who help you find the right belt for your unit.
That is correct.
All right, thanks Jonathan.
Thank you.